You're familiar with priming, right? I start every morning by priming myself, including the days I'm on stage. What is priming? I wasn't much of a meditator. My meditation's serving people. God kind of comes through, or I'm running on the beach. I'm in nature. That's my version of meditation, more active movement. But I realized there was value in the stillness at that stage and the peace. And so I developed this little 10-minute process. I want to do 3 things in that 10 minutes. What is the emotion that keeps most people, what messes up their relationship, messes up their career? 2 of them, in my belief. Fear and anger. Those 2. What's the antidote to those? Gratitude. As simple as that is. But not namby-pamby gratitude, I'm grateful. Like, if I ask you what it was like driving on a roller coaster, and you remember the roller coaster over there and tell me about it, there's no change in your biochemistry. But if I get you to be in the front seat going over the edge, that's fully associated. I'm gonna get the biochemical changes. So what I do is I do these changes in my body. It takes less than a minute of this kind of breath of fire, if you know yogic breath of fire, explosive breath, which changes the biochemistry. And now I take 10 minutes and I do 3 things. 1, I take 3 minutes, a minute each, and I think of something in my life that I'm incredibly grateful for, but I'm in the front seat, feeling it, being there, experiencing it. So it has a biochemical change, not an intellectual change. And I usually pick one of those 3. It's got to be something really simple. It could be the wind on my face from the ocean here. It could be the smile of my daughter. And so I don't make it just like everything's going to the moon, right? And so I train myself to feel that.
When do you do that in the day?
First thing in the morning, right?
What do you mean first thing? Do you mean as soon as you wake up?
I go outside, I do the water first, I do the hot and cold, and I do 3 minutes. Fully connected, what I'm grateful for, a huge biochemical change. 3 minutes on what would be a prayer or a blessing, where I ask for guidance to cleanse my system of anything that's no longer needed, to strengthen my greatest strengths, my love, my passion, my commitment. And then I see sending that energy out like in a circle to those closest to my family, my closest friends, my associates, my clients, my customers, anybody they want to meet. And then the third one I call 3 to Thrive, where I think of 3 things, a minute each, that I want to accomplish or achieve. And I see them as already done. I feel them as done. I celebrate them as done. So my reticular activating system, which I can talk in shorthand for you, you understand. If I go and I buy a car and outfit, suddenly you see the car and outfit everywhere. Well, weren't they always there? Yes, but now it's important, the RAS, right? So I wire my RAS for the final victory with the emotion and the impact on my family, my friends, and everything.
So are you doing that with images?
Yes, I close my eyes, I see, feel, and I feel. I walk through it, I celebrate it, and now what happens is now you're vibrating. Now the world hits you. Because look, there's 2 worlds you got to master, the outside world, the inside. Well, you can't control that outside world, you can influence it. But I can certainly control what I focus on, what it means to me, what I'm going to do. We don't experience life, we experience life we focus on. So many people have a great philosophical understanding, but they don't execute. And I'm a big believer that knowledge is not power. Knowledge is potential power. Execution dwarfs and trumps knowledge every day of the week. So I am a accelerant for the activation of moving forward, not just the understanding.